Got a little bit of unboxing to do today for this video, and hopefully you can all join. I've got the badges on, so obviously if you want to donate, you can donate, but the badges are there now. This is a new Instagram thing. Everything is going to be in landscape. Yes, you've all taken the bait. Yes, I didn't mention you at all in the story. You've all got your things and you're going, ho, 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 ho. Johnny's mentioned me in a story. Sorry, I didn't. I just wanted to bait you into a live because I've got an unboxing for you. That's what I've got. I've got an absolute banger of an unboxing. A few little updates on the YouTube channel. We have got the YouTube channel coming up. We're on episode 6. We are filming today. Don't know why I say we. I'm filming today. I've got episode 6 is trim restoration. It's going to be a very short video. So the Blue Peril, the Corsa series, we're on episode 6 now. We have finished the first episode, which was the pre-wash. Second episode was the lights restoration. Third episode was the decon wash. The fourth episode was on the Lake Country Udos, machine polishing. And the fifth one was what is paint correction. So we go through a little bit of the ideas of what is paint correction. Number 6 is now up and we're now ready to film today. So this is going to be doing the trim restoration, ready for episode 7, where it's going to be about the refining. Then we've got episode 8, which is we're touching on wheel restoration, getting the wheels sent off, getting them fixed, getting them fitted. We've got some new wheels to go on the car, which is really exciting. On this series, we've obviously then got to do the refining and obviously then the conclusion video, episode 10, the conclusion. What did I learn? And we might sneak a few little ad-libbed videos in here and there on glass polishing, glass protection. We're going to be using the Juicy Details Rain Aid product to protect the glass. If you don't know about this, the Corsa, it's a 1.2 16 valve little Corsa from 2003, 69,000 miles on the clock. Bought it for £100. I'm doing it up from a rough old dog into an absolute superstar. So I'm going to take you guys through the journey about this restoration product, which I'm excited about. The results, I can look over the top of you guys out the window, are amazing. I've learned a lot about this paint system. A few little spoilers for you. Single stage paint is so different to working with clear coat. Some of the old school techniques had to come into play to get the best finish. One of the things I was struggling with a lot was machine marring, especially with the DA system. DAs don't like single stage paint. That's been pretty much the stressful part of this whole process. But the stress isn't horrible stress. It's competitive stress. It's enjoyable stress because it's another paint system I've not worked on. It's another set of properties that I've not worked with before, and working through those kind of, trying to figure out all the combinations, all the ideas, using all the knowledge I've got so far to try and overcome these circumstances that I've got in front of me. Lighting has been a big key. Lighting's been the big key because when it comes to doing correction, certain light colours and hues don't always show off the scratches you need to see. And obviously you can't correct what you can't see. So one of the things I've learned in this process was actually using the Scan Grip Multimatch 3 and using it to use the top swell finder light, which is orange. And that really helped get in up close and see and inspect the paint to see the machine marring, which I was gobsmacked with. And that only happened by accident, by the way. That was an accident. All the time, as you probably guys know, some of the videos I use lights to check down the line and all that sort of stuff. And if you haven't seen my video on YouTube on episode 5 on what is paint correction, you'll be able to see I talk in depth about different lighting and how to do that. But on this specific one, I turned the lighting down and used the swell finder function. And yeah, it was unreal. I couldn't believe what this swell finder inspection light gave me to see the machine marring using, by the way, to give you some sort of background, using a white Cartec pad and 3800 Menzerner polish on a 15mm throw machine, created machine marring. Also speaking to DCM Auto Detailing up north, up in the Newcastle. He said a lot of the soft paints he works on a lot of Japanese cars, he has to refine using just a 12mm throw machine. That 12mm machine would be a small DA, an 80mm machine. The orbit's a lot smaller, and that helps a lot when it comes to refining the car down. So that would be a long process to do a whole car with an 80mm pad, but that's the kind of level I wanted to take it to try and create perfection on this vehicle. I've chased everything I can. I've made a ton of mistakes. There's a few burn throughs on a few edges from just working with this paint system. So there's been lots to learn, which is what I bought the car for. Would I take it to that level if it was a customer's car? Definitely not. No way would I risk burning through edges or doing stuff or using the car for trainees to burn through. Not in your life, but so far it's working really, really well. I'm just going to flick around the camera so you can actually see. You'll see it outside there. Thanks to Bullhawk for their beautiful gazebo, as always, doing the job. As you can see, the car's out there, looking pretty good. A little bit of a sneak behind the scenes of what I've been working on. You can see the trim has already been done on this side, makes life a lot easier. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Trim restoration. We're going to be using a product by Solution Finish, and that is a great product. But I won't bore you too much because I'll save that stuff for the video. If you haven't liked, comment, or subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, head over there and subscribe. Don't know if you guys heard that on the live. I'm sure you did. I don't know why my phone has this habit of just keeping putting the sound on, which is annoying. I hate notifications, they do my head in. So let's head into the next part of this video. Next part of the video is an unboxing video. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of machine polishing. Love machine polishing. It's my go-to hobby. When it comes to paint correction, it's something I love the most of car detailing. It's something I really fall in love with. So I'm always searching for new pads, new polishes, machines, combinations, all sorts of stuff. So I've come across something that I probably should have bought a long time ago. And I think if, you know, in these videos that I do for you guys, it's really important for me to try and save you some money. Try and save you some of the headache and heartache that I've had when it comes to spending money on machine polishing. And machine polishing is bloody expensive. Why did I choose to learn the hardest part of detailing? And that is machine polishing coatings, the most expensive part. We know that pads are very expensive, machines are very expensive, compounds, polishes are very expensive, and that reflects in the price we have to charge for these kind of corrections. But let me get into the part that we talk about when it comes to machine polishing. That is the contamination process. We all know that when we polish cars, or if you don't know, when we polish cars, especially clear coat, when we're polishing clear coat, we don't actually get to see the spent or removed clear coat in our pads. We can see the pads get clogged, we can see all sorts of stuff. We can see the compound, the spent compound in there, but this becomes super abrasive. And keeping your pads clean on every pass, every section, especially when working on single stage paint, is very important, because with single stage paint, whenever you're removing a lot of paint all the time, and you can actually see that visibly on your pads. And when that dries and gets hot and it dries out on the pad, what actually happens is that turns into that becomes an abrasive. Your pad becomes like a scouring brush, and that becomes very difficult to polish with. I know when it comes to machine polishing, it's a tiresome, laborious technique. But so implementing the right techniques at the right time is so important when it comes to this process to get the best results. you know, by trying to cut corners and save time, you end up taking longer. So cleaning your pads as regularly as you can. With a microfiber pad, you have to clean it, or a wool pad, after every set. It clogs up. And actually, if you ever watch some of my lives, what you'll tend to see is I actually clean out my pad halfway through a set. So once I've done 2 to 3 passes, I'll then blow my pad out, maybe a spritz of water, and then carry on working the product, trying to keep that pad clean. Because I don't know if you guys have ever sanded wood before, and I've done a lot of wood sanding. The great thing about wood sanding is you've got extractors in the middle of the DA, and that has about an 8mm throw. And what it has little holes in it, hook and loop holes, and that will extract the dust out. Now we don't have that ability in car detailing to have foam pads yet that have holes in them to extract the clear coat out and keep that pad clean at all times, which is will that ever happen? I don't know, but if it did, that would be amazing. So with sanding, as soon as that sanding disc gets clogged up, what happens is that changes the rate of cut, that changes it starts to score the panel, the wood. So this works exactly the same way in polishing. So cutting down the amount of decontamination you actually have on your pads is the highest priority. You watch Jim White, he always talks about residue control. Residue control is super, super important. More so outside, because when you're working outside, you're working around trees, environment, coming all in. But this leads on to my next unboxing process. So, some great videos out there by Lake Country Manufacturing on this product, and they go into great detail. So head over to their YouTube channel. If you are into machine polishing, and you are into your machines, and you like the art of machine polishing, head over to Lake Country Manufacturing. There's a guy called Kelly. Kelly does some great videos. I've been watching some of his content recently. I've been doing a lot more research on this product I'm about to show you right now to talk about why I bought this product, why I want to review this product. I want to talk about the price of the product. That's more important now. These are the things I love to do as a content maker. I'm now a fully fledged content maker. I wouldn't call myself a detailer anymore. I don't train as much as a detailer. I don't work in a unit. I don't do any clients. I've got no customers in detailing. So I'm a fully fledged content maker. I'm testing all the time new products. I'm spending my money to buy products in. I'm not supported by anybody. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So it all comes out my own hard cash. This is the investment I'm making as a small business. My content creating is now becoming a small business, and this is the investment I'm trying to make into this small business. So that I can give you guys, I love to teach as well, so I give you guys the hard facts and stuff, and hopefully down the line, all this hard work, all this investment into this business will pay me back in the long run, and hopefully build the channel, build the page. And it's a risk. Content making is a risk, but it's a risk I enjoy making because it really does help with my mental health. So let me get into the product. Let's get into the product. So, not sure if you guys can see yet, but I'm working with a product that is very expensive for me. When I bought it, it was one of those things that made me feel like, is this worth the money? Should I be spending this much money on it? And this product is $159.99, and I want to have a big shout out to John at Clean and Shiny, John Hull. John Hull has been really supportive recently. We were talking quite a bit on DMs, and we have video conversations about stuff, products. It's great to be able to touch base with John and get some insight into the world of detailing. His years of experience are second to none when it comes to car detailing in the industry and seeing how it's progressed. It's a bit like you coming to me about hairdressing if you were just started. I've got that knowledge, 27 years experience. You just can't fast forward that kind of knowledge and understanding. So John's been kind enough to give me some of his knowledge, and he's definitely pushed me in the right direction with both of these products that I've got down here to show you right now. So what we got is, the first product up today is the Lake Country System 4000. The Lake Country System 4000. This is basically a pad washing kit. It does come with a snappy clean Boost Pad Cleaning Powder, as you guys can possibly see. So yeah, so this is something that you can put into the bucket. Reading the instructions, you add roughly around 4 litres, 4.5 litres to the bucket. And I'm just going to give you a little show up just to show you how it comes together. There you go. As you can see, it comes in quite a few little stages. Now, the one thing I like about this machine, it's basically, you know, one thing that makes you feel abused from buying it for $159.99 is the fact that it's plastic. It's a plastic bucket. There's nothing more sexy about it. There's nothing really exciting about it. When it comes to spending money and detailing, you know it's an expensive project. This comes out. Now, one thing to note from the bottom of the bucket is that it's got one of these this is actually a drainage system. Very, very clever. Very, very clever. And what that does is separates the clean water from the dirty water. And obviously if you've seen the video, once you press down on this, water shoots out from here, the cleaning solution's in here. This all shoots out into your pad. Now, if you haven't watched the video yet, go over to Kelly on Lake Country Manufacturing. He's the head of the global training systems, and he talks in detail about contamination, all those kind of things. But this is something we're going to be testing. It's going to be great fun to test, especially on this car outside, because I don't have too many refining pads to use up to get the result I need to get. I'm going to be using a rotary today to refine with, and that comes into the video. So I'm not going to give you the ideas why and how, but there's a big reason that's shocked me when it comes to single stage paint. But I'll save that for episode 6, episode 7, or episode 8. Can't remember which order they're going in. So this is the Lake Country System 4000. Very excited to see it, and I think, you know, I think you guys hopefully will be excited about what my results are and whether it's going to be worth the money. And will it make a difference? Will it save time? God only knows, but let's see what the results it will create. The next thing up on the order of the day. I love that word, order of the day. I feel like a judge. I feel like a judge. The next thing up that John recommended, I spoke to John, the local car wash around the corner. We're looking into getting some steamers. I said to John, doing some consultancy work at the moment for the car wash around the corner. They're rebuilding the car wash. Well, I'd love to show you that when that's all finished. That'd be amazing. As you guys have probably seen if you follow the channel before, I did some journalistic work of working the car wash for 2 weeks to see what happens in the car wash. So, the next thing up was, I said to John, I need a steamer, John. I'm not happy with my Sealy steamer. It's not fit for purpose when it comes to car detailing and industrial work. It doesn't seem to do the job. Yes, it could do stuff around the house, but it keeps snapping. It's 3 times now I've had to get the attachments sorted out from Sealy, and it just becomes frustrating. So if anyone wants a Sealy steamer and you're just starting out, hit me up in the DMs. I'll feel free to sell it. But we've got a new steamer. We've got the Dupray. This is the Dupray steamer. This is £399, but if you order it now, it's $329.99. And the great thing about it is it comes with a detached steamer, so you can plug this in. This will be something that also coming up on the channel, all the attachments, all the stuff. I will do a specific unboxing for that particular product. I think that's going to be something you're going to be really interested in. I'll be doing some lives on that and show you. They've got some great stuff in the hairdressing studio at the moment, which has been removed. Let's see all the years of dirt that's built up on here. We'll do a separate live in a bit, and I'll show you exactly how that works. I've already tested that out, so we're going to that. So yeah, that's the update. I'm going to jump off the live now. Thanks for you who are watching. Humberto as always. All those guys that are out there that are watching. Sorry I can't read the comments because the phone is on sideways. But yeah, wanted to get through this video and haven't been on it for a while. I've been really busy with other stuff. So thanks for joining, thanks for jumping on. And as always, oi, oi, Instagram.